Hi, in this video we are going to continue the creation of the one-page web application. This is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The notes for this video can be found here at this URL, which is loaded here. Okay, and we are going to develop a website in Visual Studio, and we are going to test the website using the IIS server on Windows 10. So the first thing we are going to do is to make sure our IIS server is running. So launch the IIS manager and okay, stop. So make sure we start the server, and let's look at what we try to achieve, right? We actually put the finished product in earlier version of the finished product in eg001, so I can actually browse that. So this is what it looks like. We want to have a couple of stuff here, and we want to change the title. Okay. So the first thing, and then let's try to start developing. Okay. We want to our developed product will be put here. Okay, which is in C10 MySP9 eg001. To launch that, what we have done so far, we can always come here and say I want to browse. So this is what we have so far, nothing much. Okay, and we want to start editing this, so we launch our Visual Studio and do a file open, website. Make sure you are looking at the correct folder. If not, you can navigate there. Under file system, say open. The first thing we want to do is we want to add a title to the page. So let us go back to the source code view and type in the title. Okay, save, Control S to save. Now we can come over here and reload. You see that the title is here. Okay, so that's why I said just now we will develop in Visual Studio and we test here. So we just change the title in Visual Studio, and then we come over here and reload, and we can test. Okay, so I'm not using the internal server given by Visual Studio. So the next thing I want to do, I want to create a table. So let's go to Design View. Okay, and say I want to table, insert table. I want a table that is around 6 rows, but let's create 4 rows first, and then we look at how we insert. Let's say 3 columns. Okay, 4 rows and 3 columns, and I want my table to be 600 pixels and 0, 0, 0. Okay, cell padding and cell spacing, and say OK. So I inserted a table, and I can invisible table, so I can start typing stuff. So I say I want to put my borrowing amount here. I'm not going to type. I'm just going to copy things over here. You should type. Okay, but if I type, that would just take too long. So I can adjust the width of the table. And then if I want to insert more rows, I can just say I want to table insert rows below. Okay, and then I say I want to have the number of years, and then I want to, and then you, of course, you can type feature depth, and then so on and so forth. So I can adjust this. Say, let's say something that you like. Okay, and if I want one more row, I can do this. Okay, all right, I think that is a good place to stop. No, not yet. Let's save. Or Control S to save and test this here, so you can see the changes here. Okay, so you if you want to see the changes in code, you can also just switch back to the source code view. So you will realize that Visual Studio actually add a lot of stuff for you. Let me scroll out a little bit. And for some strange reason, they don't really like the cell padding and cell spacing. So you can actually delete this. Control S to save. You will realize that they don't really affect your layout here. Oh, a little bit. Okay. So you can change that if you want to, or it's okay for me to delete it because later we are going to format the things using CSS, some CSS stuff. Okay, we are going to attach our own CSS styles to it to make things better. So as you can see here, after you have done in Visual Studio, they generate all this code for you. Okay. All right, I think it's a good place to stop. I'm just going to leave things in this state, and in the next video we are going to add some text boxes behind. Okay, thanks for watching.